After his defeat to Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia during his second professional boxing fight, Francis Ngannou faced significant criticism from various sectors of the boxing community. Many individuals questioned his choice to pursue a career in boxing. However, they overlooked his indomitable spirit and the heart of a true champion, as encapsulated in Churchill's powerful quote, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." On October 19, Francis Ngannou is set to make his historic MMA return against the 6'8" Brazilian titan Renan Ferreira in an event that has already been described as the Battle of the Giants. This is an opportune time to review, contemplate, and gain insight into the narrative and the true character of Francis Ngannou, as well as the origins of his formidable power and mental resilience. Fight fans, welcome to our today's special edition dedicated to one of the African biggest prides in combat sport, Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou started working at a young age to help his family. One of his first jobs was in the sand quarry. It was a difficult and dangerous work, but Francis was strong and determined. The work was tough, but it taught him about hard work. He learned resilience, developed mental strength. These qualities will later define his journey. He never forget where he came from. It fueled his desire for a better life. In fact, Francis Ngannou's story is just not about punching and knockout. It is about overcoming adversity. It is about a young boy from a small village in Cameroon who dared to dream big. It is a story that begins in Batie. Nestled in the west region of Cameroon, Batie is a small village with a big heart. It is a place where life is simple and the community is strong. The weather and the lush green repaint the picture of rural tranquility. But beneath the surface, life is about spirit and resilience. Life in Batie is not always easy. Resources are scarce and opportunities are limited. Yet the people of Batie are known for their hard work and determination. They face challenges head-on, never backing down from a fight. This indomitable spirit is deeply engraved in their culture and passed down through generations. Francis Ngannou belongs to the Bamileke, and their ethnic group is known for their rich culture and entrepreneurial spirit. The Bamileke people have a strong history of overcoming challenges. They are known for their strong work ethics and ability to strive in difficult circumstances. Their traditions are deeply rooted in their history. Music and dance play a vital role in their ceremonies, reflecting their joys and unity. The Bamileke people are also known for their craftsmanship, creating intricate sculptures and colorful textiles that showcase their artistic talent. Religion plays a significant role in Bamileke culture. Worshipping and believing in supreme beings are central to their belief. They believe that their ancestors guide them, protect, and provide strength in times of need. This spiritual connection fosters a deep sense of community and responsibility. It teaches the importance of honoring one's heritage and fighting for what is right. These values are deeply engraved in the Bamileke's way of life, shaping their perspective on perseverance and determination. The Bamileke people are known for their entrepreneurial spirit. They have a drive to succeed. This entrepreneurial spirit is evident in their bustling markets where they trade goods and services with passion and expertise. Francis Ngannou inherited this spirit. He understood the value of hard work and determination, not just in the ring, but in life. This drive, instilled in him from a young age, built his ambition to escape the cycle of poverty and create a better life. In fact, Francis had a dream. He wanted to become a boxer. He was inspired by Mike Tyson. Tyson was known for his power and aggression. Francis saw these qualities in himself. He believed he could achieve greatness in the ring. But his family did not share this dream. They saw boxing as a dangerous path. They wanted him to pursue a more stable life. Francis was determined to start training on his own. He would sneak away to local gym to practice whenever he could. He knew he had to leave Cameroon. He needed to go where boxing was more than just a dream. At the age of 26, he made a life-changing decision. He decided to go to Europe. Francis' journey to Europe was perilous. He crossed the Sahara Desert. He faced danger and uncertainty. He eventually reached France. He arrived in Paris with nothing but his clothes on his back. He was homeless for a time. He slept on the street. He was determined to survive. He never gave up on his dreams. One day his luck changed. He met DJ Coleman, who was a boxing coach. He saw a potential in Francis. He offered him a place to stay. He began training him for free at his gym. This act of kindness changed everything. He gave Francis a chance. He was ready to prove himself. Francis trained hard. He impressed Coleman with power and athleticism. Comments saw that Francis had a natural talent for combat sport. It suggested Francis try MMA. MMA was a mix of different fighting styles. It was a growing sport. Common believed Francis could excel in it. Francis took his advice at heart. He began training at the MMA factory in Paris. The MMA factory was run by Fernand Lopez, a Cameroon-born French citizen from the Lekki division. It was the biggest MMA gym in France, where other great fighters like Cyril Kane equally trained. Lopez became his coach and mentor. Francis embraced his new challenge. He learned new skills and honed his natural abilities. He quickly became a force to be reckoned with. In 2013, Francis made his professional MMA debut. He won his first fight by knockout. It was the start of an incredible run. He won his next 9 fights. Most of his wins were by knockout. He was gaining a reputation for his devastating power. He became known as the Predator. The nickname fitted him perfectly. The UFC took notice of this rising star. The UFC is the biggest MMA organization in the world. In 2015, they offered Francis a contract. He finally reached the biggest stage in the sport. He was ready to show the world what he was made of. His journey from the sand mine in Cameroon to the pinnacle of the UFC is an inspiration. Francis' UFC debut was a success. He won by TKO in the second round. He continued his winning ways. He knocked out some of the biggest names in the heavyweight division. His fights were explosive. People tuned in from all over the world. They wanted to see the power of the Predator. His rise was not without setbacks. He suffered a loss to Stan Miocic. Miocic was the UFC heavyweight champion. It was a learning experience for Francis. He also lost to Derek Lewis. These losses motivated him. He trained even harder, became stronger. He was determined to become a champion. In 2021, Francis got his rematch against Stipe Miocic. The fight was for the UFC heavyweight championship. This time, Francis was ready. He was more experienced. He was more focused. He dominated the fight. He knocked out Miocic in the second round. He became the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world and the first African-born UFC heavyweight champion. This victory was historic. He achieved his dream, but his journey was not over. He wanted to cement his legacy as one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time. He was ready for any challenge. In 2023, Francis decided to leave the UFC. He had a disagreement with the organization. He wanted more control over his career. He wanted to be free to pursue other opportunities. It was a bold move. Many people were surprised, but Francis was confident in his decision. He signed a new contract with the Professional Fighting League, PFL. The PFL is a growing MMA organization. They offer him a unique deal, which gave him more freedom and allowed him to pursue his other ambitions. He was excited about this new chapter in his career. Throughout his journey, Francis never forgot where he came from. He started the Francis Ngannou Foundation. His mission is to help young people in Cameroon. He wanted to give back to his community. He wanted to provide opportunities for the next generation. He is a role model for many young people around the world. He showed that everything is possible. He proved that with hard work and determination, we can overcome any obstacle. He is an inspiration. His story is a testament to the power of the human spirit. Francis Ngannou is more than just a fighter. He's a symbol of hope. He teaches us to never give up on our dreams. He shows us that we can achieve anything we set our mind to. His journey is far from being over. He continues to inspire us with his courage and his big heart. His story will continue to be told for generations to come. He is a legend. This YouTube channel is a result of such inspirational stories. It is my personal journey to the Sahara Desert. If you like this video, just remember your subscription is that drop of water I badly need in my current journey. Catch you on the fight night. In the meantime, stay safe with your family. I'm out.